guys, welcome back to my channel. So we're gonna jump straight into the video. Today I'm just gonna film a fall look. I know you guys see Oliver sleeping there. We're just gonna leave him sleeping. Okay, so my eyebrows are already filled in and I've already primed and set my brows. I just used the Tarte Shape Tape and set it with some setting powder. Okay, so I'm gonna start with my transition shade. I'm gonna mix these two. So since I'm going for more of a fall look, I'm gonna use more of like maroons and pinky shades, but I'm gonna do a soft cut crease too, just cause I like the way that looks, and why not? So I'm using a really fluffy brush and I'm just dusting that into the crease. You wanna make sure you can get it all up in there. Circular motions mainly, and then I use windshield wiper motions to deepen the color a little more. So next I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. I'm gonna deepen this crease up. So I'm using a Morphe 518 brush, and I'm just gonna push that into my outer V here, but I'm not taking it as high as I did that transition shade. You wanna keep it lower, but still use your circular motions to blend it out. And then I always bring it in here, because with the cut crease, you still want some shadow in here, so you can tell it's a cut crease. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? This is my third time going into the shadow, so I'm literally building the color up. I'm gonna do the same to this eye. I'm actually gonna go finish this eye so I can cut down on filming time, and then I'll come back and show you guys how to actually finish the look. Okay, so now you're gonna take a smaller brush. This is the Morphe 513, and I'm gonna take this color here and mix it with this brownish color here so we can get these fall vibes going. And I'm gonna push it into the crease underneath the other shade we just did. So you're just kind of building it up. And if you notice, I'm packing it on first, then pulling it in. And like I said, you wanna bring it into the inner corner here. So when you cut the crease, like right here, you see how there's a little shadow here? You wanna make sure it looks like a cut crease. Then you want to take the big fluffy brush and go ahead and blend out those edges so everything looks seamless. So now I'm going to take a pencil brush and I'm going to take this dark shade right here. I just want a little more definition like in the outer V. It's literally, I'm just going to pack it right there on the outer third of my eyelid. Oh, excuse that dryer. Oh, the towels are done. So I'm just packing, keep packing until you get the desired color you want. Then I'm gonna blend it out with that M513 brush. I'm just gonna take this M518 brush and I'm gonna go over the edges of that dark purple shade I just added, just to make sure we have our flow of color. Then I'm gonna dip back into that first transition shade I used, tap off the excess, and just blend everything out. Okay, now for the fun part. I'm gonna take this MAC 242 brush and I'm gonna use the Tarte Shape Tape in medium. The lighter the concealer is, obviously the more vibrant the colors are gonna show up. And I'm just taking it on this one side. My eyes are folded, so I want to go over that folded crease. I'm gonna look up and kind of make a crease, you know what I mean? Like go a little above. Then bring it down and fill it in. Okay, so now taking this pink color from the palette right here, this really bright pink, the light pink, I'm gonna go ahead and pack that on the inner corner of the eye. I really want these shadows to stick to the concealer. So now I'm gonna take the shade right next to it, this color right here. So we create this ombre. And make sure you go over this line here between the two so they like blend in together. So now that that's on there, I'm gonna take that pencil brush again and go back in with that darker shade and pack it over the line to make sure it's blended. I don't want a harsh line. I kind of want all of this to blend seamlessly. Then I'm gonna take those two dark colors again, like the cherry cola looking color, and then kind of going and blend so it's all seamless. You guys see it's coming together. Then I'm gonna take the Mint M18 to blend that out even further. I'm gonna kind of avoid going over the concealer part there. I just wanna make sure the outer corner is really smoked out. See? Ooh. Look, my eyelid looks huge. You guys, my eyelid looks huge. So now I'm taking my Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. I'm gonna take these Flutter Intoxicating Lashes by Flutter. I've already cut them to my eye size. So as of late, I've been using this Milani Correct and Conceal 2-in-1 foundation, and I'm in the shade Tan. And I'll take 2 pumps. I know that's a lot of foundation. And I'll take my Morphe M439 and I'll stipple it in there, and then I'll just dab it on my face. And then I'll go in with the Beauty Blender to blend it out. But I found this is the way to get the most coverage with this foundation. Okay, so I'm gonna take my BECCA Under Eye Primer, and I'm just gonna put that underneath my eye because I want it to be super highlighted. And I'm gonna take Tarte Shape Tape in medium. Okay, so now I'm gonna take my Sacha Buttercup and I'm gonna go ahead and set that underneath my eyes. I'm gonna dab my sponge in it, tap off any excess, and then literally go in and set that. And I like using a yellow powder because I have yellow undertones, and I feel like it just looks so good. Okay, so we're gonna finish the eyes real quick. I'm gonna take this flat definer brush in that dark brown shade we're using. I'm gonna push that underneath my eyes, close up against the lash line. And I'm gonna take these 2 colors, this color right here, and a little bit of this one. Now I'm gonna take a small pencil brush and take this shade right here, and I'm gonna really push that underneath the lash line up against that color I just put down there. So I'm gonna take this MAC Chromographic Eye Pencil in NW25 and NC30. I'm gonna push that on the lash line. So now that that's there, I do want to define the lower lash line one more time. So I'm gonna take those darker colors again and push that underneath that eye pencil. See how that just defines the eye even more? Then I'm gonna take this pencil brush and just blend it out a smidge. Okay, so the eyes are done. I'm gonna zoom you in again so you can see how cute. I love them, don't you guys? I'm gonna take my Morphe R10 brush in my bronzer, the Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion. And I'm just gonna, you know, bronze my face. Now to dust away the powder, I'm taking my Morphe 438 brush and dusting it away. And then whatever was left on the chin, I kind of just bring it up here to kind of clean up my bronzer. Let's go ahead and with highlight. I'm gonna use this Kat Von D Alchemist Holographic Palette, and I'm gonna take the pink highlight here. I'm first gonna take it on a little brush and put it on my inner corners here. Okay, so now I'm gonna take this Morphe 510 brush, and I'm gonna use that same pink highlight. And I'll dust that on my cheeks. Yes, pink everything. This is very rare for me, guys. Very, very rare. Down the center of my nose, I'm gonna go ahead and take my good and trusty Gilded Honey by Laura Geller. I'm gonna take that with my pinky finger. I'm gonna dab a little on my nose and then take it down the center. Would you guys believe me if I told you on my wedding day I forgot to highlight my nose? I did.
How tragic.
Okay, so now that that's on, I'm gonna go in with blush. I'm gonna mix these two. I'm gonna go in with Anastasia Trust Issues. I like putting lipstick underneath my liquid lipstick just because they're so drying. So I went ahead and got MAC Viva Glam 3, my all-time favorite lipstick, which is why there's not much left. So I'm gonna go ahead in with Trust Issues. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. I've been loving this. I'm gonna take the Fix Plus to really set in my T-zone.
Hi, baby. You wanna come say hello to the beautiful people? Look. Oh, okay, goodbye.
Alright guys, so here's the finished look. I really do hope you like it. I do love the way it turned out. The cut crease looks bomb in my opinion. If you do have a larger eyelid, you don't have to take your concealer up as high, but because my eyelids fold, I didn't want them to disappear with my lashes, and when I opened my eyes, I still wanted to be able to see it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.